Alright, cool. It went live. Alright, hey. What's up? Streaming in a new place. Got the setup going. Finally decided to hook it up, see what it looks like, and I'm pretty satisfied with the results at the moment. It's been a minute since I've uploaded anything. Don't remember at all anything I talked about in the last live stream. It's been a few months. I know I talked about potentially recording stuff for unboxings and stuff, but I never really got around to more than one. I did do a live stream of one of them and then never ended up editing it. But one I did edit and did upload, so I can be happy about that. I keep looking over here. Camera's right here. So if you see me look over here, sorry about that. Screen's here, camera's here, another screen in front of me here. Because I have the streaming laptop, I have the laptop I'm doing stuff on just for games, things like that, and then I got the camera in the middle, which I don't know how much I like the camera setup at the moment. I kind of really want it moved over here, but also I don't want everything over there being shown. I don't, not because it's bad, it's just like I like this background, like display case movies and stuff like that. That's what I like more by comparison. It's just, it looks cleaner. I don't know. But either way, it's fine how it is at the moment. It's been a minute, so I wanted to actually make sure we had a moment to we'll just talk, I guess. I just wanted to make sure I got a live stream going in the new place. I actually wanted to see, like I said, what the setup looked like. I don't really have an agenda for today or quite a time limit, so this might just turn into one of those it's going to be on YouTube, so videos at the end of the day that I just ramble for a little bit, but it's still something. I'll find a few things. Maybe the fact that I finally set this up will actually lead me to making some things. Sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I got some phlegm buildup. I just can't get it out. I don't know why. Got drinks to help with that. It's not really wanting to help that much, but it'll be alright. So, what could I talk about? Let's see. I don't really have anything in particular, because I usually already cover everything whenever I do things like this. And you guys know, if you've seen any of these before, it kind of, I jump around between like 10 different topics within the span of 20 minutes, so there's not really a lot of, I guess, room for error here. Talk about the new place, I guess. So, new place, before I was recording in a smaller apartment, got a slightly, I'd say bigger apartment. One less bedroom, but more living space. We never used the second bedroom besides storage. So it allows us to do things like what's behind me. Uh, I might bring the old like black panels we had behind me back. I like this background. We have a guest. Hey Duffy. So the whole thing with that is though is like I like those panels, but they were only because I didn't want everybody to see the sink that was the kitchen sink that was right behind me, or the just monotonous random stuff. I was kind of shoved in a corner, but here, oh, she is messing with the laptop. Don't bump that, please. Here, I'm more just naturally desk in an area, a corner place of the room. Like it fits in, blends in. Hi, you want to visit my lap? Okay. You're a little wet because you jumped in the bathtub. Not like a full bathtub, like a drained bathtub, but it still had water on the bottom of it. Okay, yes, hello. I'm never gonna have. Hold on. You got the cord tangled. You got the cord tangled. Can I have the cord? No, no. Okay, she doesn't want to give me the cord. That's okay. But as I was saying though, this area is just nicer. I have way less clutter because I would always move the clutter. There's a desk here. I would always move the clutter under the desk whenever I did videos. And then whenever the videos weren't filming, I just shove clothes and stuff just in the floor in that little back area. If you've seen another one of these, you'll see the square I'm talking about in just area. But here I'm doing a little better. I got a little tiny clothes pile here because right after I get off work, can you move the tail? Move the tail? No? Okay. Right after I get off work, I kind of just switch into something more comfortable and then just relax for the rest of the day. But the same thing though, under here it's got things like that I'll actually use fairly often because my old bookshelf that was behind me in the old apartment is right here, which I actually do like because I can just, if she wasn't here, I could just pull out a book. Really, really simple concept, one I've wanted to do for a very long time. And even then, nothing is out of arm's reach. Okay, you're messing with that cord. Hold on, you're messing with the cord. I just want to do that. That's all I wanted to do is tuck it away. That way it doesn't get bumped. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to do. Yes, I know you don't do it intentionally. Uh, the furthest thing I have to worry about right here, and you can't see it because the chair I'm in specifically blocks the view. I had a shelf at the old apartment that has a bunch of Dragon Ball DVDs, and the TV's right behind me, so you can kind of figure. I keep looking at that camera. The TV's right behind me, so I don't really have to go very far for that. Uh, Couch is right there off screen, and not this shelf where my finger's hovering over, but this shelf. See if I can angle it right. Am I not? Oh, wait. Yeah, here. Okay. Right here. This pillar right here. Top to bottom. Transformers. Completely full. So that's my entire Transformers collection, besides some I have stored because they didn't really fit well or didn't blend in well. But the reason I'm bringing that up is because like I have everything localized right here finally. I don't have to worry about going to like 3 different rooms. Bedroom, second bedroom. Small trivial shit helps a lot in the long run. I'm telling you, it really does. But that's okay. Are you just getting lots of love and enjoyment right now? Oh, you are? Okay. Oh, okay. Take over for a minute? Is that how that works? Is that how that works? What? What do you want? What's wrong? Yeah, that's you. Alright. So back to this. The whole thing I'm wanting to kind of start doing again is live streams. The area I'm going to be recording stuff in, besides where I'm sitting now, I don't know where I'm wanting to do it, because I want to do more reviews and stuff for like Transformers. Or games I can just do right here. That's super easy. This ain't going to be an issue. But for things like, I'm wanting to use, you can see the coffee table actually, it's right here. I want to use the coffee table and point it towards these windows. I don't know how the lighting will do with that at all. I have no clue how the lighting will mix in well with that. So we don't have curtains yet. We have to get, I think, white curtains. I think that's like a requirement in the lease. So that should be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I just... And then we have... I don't know if my head's in the way. I can't see it in the... Because I can't really... I have a light blinding me right now, so I can't see the screen that I'm looking at. It's kind of blurry. I also probably need glasses, so I'll just point at it in real life. There's a lamp right there next to the Godzilla Minus One poster. Yeah, there's the shit. I can see the top of it. So that lamp lights up things pretty well. And then I have this one that's currently blaring me in the face. I should probably get a ring light. Will I? No clue. But it's more of where I'd put it. Because, I mean, I'm kind of, with the move... It's kind of just cramming stuff in a spot until I feel like actually putting it somewhere else. Like, the shelves look completely normal. They look completely fine. But I got, like, a couple boxes of magic cards right underneath my desk. I have a tackle box just sitting right here. I haven't fished in, like, over... Ooh, she caught me. Ow, that hurt. Can you not dig your nail in? I know you didn't mean to, but I need to dislodge it. There we go. Okay. Ow. I haven't fished in over several years, and I've never had my fishing license because that's why I haven't fished. So unless it was on private property, toolbox, but we've been using that to help set things up around the house because we're supposed to use nails. Art supplies. Still thinking about starting drawing again. I actually just can't get out of like basic drawings that like a 5-year-old looks like they did, and I'm not just trying to like talk myself down. This is not like a self-confidence issue or anything. I'm just being very direct. Like, I have a very bubbly, if not borderline cartoony art style, and it's not working with me well, and I want to try and get more, like, realistic designs. So that's something I'm trying to do. So that might be something neat. Could do live streams even with that. I usually get very self-conscious of my art. Could be kind of something neat, rather than just seeing what I post on DeviantArt, like, once every 2 years. Let's see, what else do we have? Because, I mean, online drawing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but any art that I've ever done for online is a trackpad on a laptop with my finger. That's it. And I'm going and actually, like, click drawing it, and it's very, very tedious. The only thing that could genuinely be worse is drawing with a mouse. That's the only thing I could picture as a more hellish drawing style than that. So I'd like to draw something where I could actually have consistent lines, because, like, I've drawn pretty good before with pencil. It's way easier to work with pencil. Coloring is the only thing I wish we could do better with pencil, but the online art's got me beat there. At least for now. What else do I have in the meantime? Oh, okay. You want to go there for a moment? Right. I did specifically set up a second chair right here for Duffy, so because that seemed to work really well at the old apartment too. What else is there? We've already been going for about 10 minutes. Let's have a brief intermission because, like I said, with that phlegm, got a bit of allergies. I'll be right back. I will not be gone long. Let's see, this should turn my microphone off. So this is that time where I think I hit the button, but then the rest of the live stream I'm just muted and I have no idea. That's a joke, by the way, because I know for a fact I can see my mic moving, which, yeah, okay, we're good. Fun fact, I'm 22 now. That's pretty neat, I think. I don't know. Not really much excitement by comparison to 21. I've noticed that. That's one downside of, like, I have, in my opinion, the next birthday to actually look forward to is 25. Because, like, 23, 24, because you know what better number is better than 24? Okay, I'm not going to do the joke, but you know the answer. But for real, though, 25 and then 30, right? Because, like, going to spend 29 being like, oh, in 1 year I got 30, and I don't really want to be 30. Because every miserable bastard I know is in his 30s. So I really don't want to get there, but I have to. It's something that comes with age. So that's going to be something I'm not looking forward to. I mean, being alive, yes, but the concept, no. Yes, I want to reach my 30s. Preferably, I'd like to live to be 100. Would I? I don't know. I don't know why I went down this topic. Oh, because I talked about how I'm 22. Yep, 22. As of, what day is it? The 12th? About 30 days ago? So about a month. Cool. Cool. See, that's the kind of thing where I kind of just turn this on, and I don't have any, like, any directive, I'm, like, gonna do this. Oh, okay, I do have something. Like, I remember what I used to do when I did chill streams. I used to just put on, like, a game, like Trove, for example, or, like, I'd play Minecraft in the background. Didn't do that one as much. Should have done it more. Because I'm learning to be appreciative of having things whenever you do. My Xbox is plugged into that TV. However, it broke one day. We were watching a disc of original Dragon Ball. I put it in, and I took it out, went to go to bed for the night. I remembered, oh, hey, oh, shit, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the microphone. I remembered that whenever I took the disc out, I accidentally didn't turn off the Xbox, which by proxy the TV. So I actually went to go turn the TV off, and I could just hear. I don't. No, I couldn't hear anything. It wasn't that I heard anything. I look and I see the Xbox light pulsing, like on and off, about this pace. And I'm like, okay, what's up with that? And I see like a gray screen. And I walk over, and from like where my hand is to up here, I put my hand here, here's the Xbox. I could feel the heat irradiating off of it. Like, it was bad. And I'm like, okay. And it's only been 20 minutes. Sounds like a snowplow was going through. It's a bit snowy. It was only about 20 minutes, right, between those two times. And in that amount of time, the Xbox overheated to a point where it is now non-functioning. Now, I did get lucky. it can turn on after about 30 minutes of it trying. I was able to recover majority of my saves. There are 3 games I am worried about because I have an external hard drive. I'm very worried that 3 games did not get to transfer. Minecraft, Red Dead Redemption 2, and the Transformers Devastation game. 2 of those are going to be a lot more devastating than the other. I don't give a rat's ass about Transformers Devastation. I made it far, and I know the mistake I made in that game to where I can get to where I am now if I have to redo it on a new Xbox. I accidentally equipped something where you can't heal at all, which is really bad in that game, and I didn't realize. I don't even remember what the benefit was. I just remembered I could not heal. So that sucked, but for Red Dead Redemption 2, I would be very upset losing that save. I'm trying to remember where I was, because it's been about... this thing's been broken for about 2 months, and that's the game I was playing when it broke. Or not when it broke, but about the time it broke, same week. I had just made it to the point... I killed the vampire. That was the more recent thing, because I tried 3 times, and I finally killed the vampire. It was just a matter of coordinating whenever he would actually be there. So I was at Saint Denis. That's all I remember. I was trying to beat it completely. Didn't end up beating it. What else was there? Oh, and then Minecraft. If I lose my Minecraft saves again, this would be about the 6th milestone marker of my life of how many times I've lost my Xbox Minecraft saves. And at this point, I'm numb to it, but it still doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? Like, I have 1 world, no, 2. There are 2 worlds on that Xbox that are from previous Xboxes even, that I managed to salvage both times. And if I lose those, I will be deeply saddened to be up here. I don't know why I'm using this scale still, but I will be very saddened because it was made with a lot of good friends. The other thing is, good news. Everything besides Transformers Devastation and Red Dead 2 on that Xbox, I actually have on my computer. I went and bought all the Fallouts again. They were very cheap. It was around the same time as the winter sale, or the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale. I cannot launch, for the life of me, Minecraft Bedrock right now on my gaming laptop, because for some reason it won't even acknowledge that it's installed. I can open up the launcher and then it goes, update the launcher. And I go to update the launcher and it doesn't update. So I'm like, okay, I'm personally thinking it's because I have an outdated Windows store. Just the store, Microsoft Store. I think I have an outdated one. It's been a while since I've updated it. So I go to update it and it refuses. So in my head, I'm thinking, well, maybe, just maybe, because it's been probably 2 years since I've updated it, I could probably update Windows. I haven't done that in a while, because this computer really kind of just sat around for a while, very rarely used. So I go to update Windows 10, because it's Windows 10, and it stops at getting ready at 96%. I ran the troubleshooter, and did this for 3 days straight, by the way, and I left it on all night, even to still do the update. It says... I'm going to assume that was ice falling, or snow falling off the roof. Because that was loud as shit, that even scared her. Okay, back to this. Just going to rebound. Or recover. It says my Windows isn't verified, or the license. They can't prove... the troubleshooter can't prove that I have Windows. And I'm like, how the fuck do you run out of that? How does that expire? It doesn't expire, it just can't find it. I'm like, how can you not find it? It's a Windows laptop. It's a pre-built Windows laptop I bought from Walmart. It's got everything it needs. It didn't just magically delete, and I don't even know how the hell that corrupts. But it did. So now I'm kind of sitting here I don't know what to do. So until I can figure out how to fix that, and this has been a good problem for a year. It's worked before. I've played Bedrock on this before, but until I can get that fixed, that is not launching. I can play Java though. I can play Java. I got tons of other games. I keep showing my Steam library to my friends, and I'm like, what do we have that's the same? Would love to do something sometime. And then I don't really have... Hold on. Let me go to multiplayer games. What was that? I saw an ad for something real quick. Ah, $20. Never mind. All right. Could I do it? Yes. Do I want to right now? No. All right. So out of all multiplayer games I own that I have installed, because that does matter. The Bigfoot hunting game. I want to do that sometime. That'd be kind of neat. Buckshot Roulette. I own it, but I've never played it. I have several friends that have it. Just haven't got on at a good time. I would like to try it though. Uh, let's see. What else do we have? Crab Champions. So if y'all remember Crab Game, or not Crab Game, Crab Rave. The guy made a battle royale game. I played 12 minutes of it. I need to launch that sometime and see what it's about. Maybe I'll play some on stream. Or maybe I'll play some while I'm talking with y'all. Crab Game, the Squid Game knockoff. I cannot at all load into a lobby. It won't let me. So probably gonna uninstall that sometime. Deep Rock Galactic. I've played 18 minutes of that. I have like apparently banger games, like some of the best ones that came out in the past 2 years. From what I'm being told, anyway, by my friends, like these are really good games. I played barely any of them. Just have not. Don't Starve Together. I still have that installed. Doom and Doom 2. And then Doom 2 again, which I don't know why that's in multiplayer. I didn't know that was multiplayer. Gary's Mod. Very good game. Left 4 Dead 2. Another very good game. Lethal Company. Lethal Company I have about 30 hours in, so that one I actually have been playing. It's pretty good. Phasmophobia. Ghost hunting game. About 40 hours in. Plague Inc. is multiplayer? What? Hold on. I don't see where it says Plague Inc. is multiplayer at all. Like on the page for it, but I mean, it's classified. It's got the tag. I didn't know it was multiplayer. Okay, Plague Inc. is multiplayer. Did not know that. And apparently I've only played 3 hours. Feels like a little bit more, but that's okay. I'll play more sometime. I have Portal 2. It's just not installed. The Rake hunting game. I don't. I bought it, but I heard it's like kind of a pain in the ass to set up. If I remember correctly, might just be pulling from something different. Tabletop Simulator. I have 16 hours in this. At least 4 to 5 is waiting for it to load. Because I was trying to get it on VR or on my VR headset to work. I have trouble with Tabletop Simulator, and I also never have like. I think the price point kind of hinders it slightly. Not in terms of game. They can sell their game for whatever they want. I just mean like for most of my friends that play games, it is very hard to convince them to do it. For me, I got it because I just like the concept and I would love to run D&D on this, but also not everybody I play D&D with even has a computer they can run it on. So Team Fortress 2, Terraria, the Terraria mod loader, which is it's there. I like that it says Transformers Fall of Cybertron, but that is not correct because Transformers Fall of Cybertron casually not a thing anymore. Okay, so it says here this is Unturned VR chat, which I don't have installed because I got it on my headset. And then so I've played this on my channel before. I went ahead and beat it off camera because like I don't want to always have to live stream a game every time I play it. I was going to for like the memories of it, but I realized like even the 100% achievements I don't feel like going through. I have plenty of time to go through and try and 100% it. But Tasmanian Tiger, really old game, remastered it. Apparently the second and third one are multiplayer, and I got a friend who likes this franchise, or at least did when he was younger too. Might see if I can get him on board. That'd be kind of neat. But that appears to be all the multiplayer games I have, besides like again Minecraft Java Edition, which is another whole thing to tackle for trying to get working in multiplayer. Like I tell you what, if anybody's made it this far in the live stream or in YouTube, like and you're watching this and you play Minecraft Java, which I feel like is not that hard of a quota to fill. If you've played multiplayer, how do you set up your private servers? Do you go buy something on I've used Aternos before, I've used Hamachi before, but like how would you go through and set up if you're like I have let's say 4 friends, including myself, actually 4 people that want to play a server or just even connect with each other, just be on the same world with like 10 mods, 10 random mods. How do you set that up? Please pop it in the chat or the comments. However you do it, I'm very curious. And keep in mind, nobody wants to spend money. I'm not wanting to spend money because odds are it's going to be like a 2 week Minecraft phase. So, and say what you want about that, but really though, it's the kind of thing where it's like, it'd be cool if it's like Bedrock where you could just have the realms, but it's not. So like I'm trying to figure that out. And again, I have Hamachi, but it wants to work like a third of the time. And then also I have a friend that's convinced it's a virus. It might be a virus. I might have a virus, but I don't care. That or he said it's incredibly hard to delete off your system, which I don't know, I've never tried, so but either way. I wish I could do it like a LAN party, but everybody's got like nobody else has a laptop, and even this laptop, like I said, it isn't mobile. I'm sure I've explained it multiple times before in a live stream, but it's just this is not going anywhere. I have 3 hours of play, or no, sorry, 300 hours almost of playtime on Gary's mod. That is insane. Yeah, I almost have the 1 whole week of your life wasted achievement. I'm at 10,038 out of 10,080, which is some of these games I know I have a massive playtime in. I know like a good quarter probably of it is loading screens slash letting it idle on the home screen whenever I went to bed or something. Not intentionally, like that wasn't the reason I inflated it up. TF2, I know that's one of them. Like at least 30 hours of it are exactly what I just said. I'm not just talking about like loading into a map and it's taking forever. I know it's been a while. Another thing on TF2, I'm gonna say something not really crazy, but like I feel I'm constantly in fear about my Steam account being banned. Uh, and I really wish I could just get this. I'm just gonna full blown say it because like it's gonna happen. If it happens, it happens. Because when younger, and yes, I was younger at the time. I think I was 16. I knew that I wanted items in TF2, and some achievements give items. So if you look at the achievements on my TF2 Steam page, there are some that I kind of got. I don't know if it shows the time of when I got them, and it won't let me click my. Can I click it anywhere else? It won't let me click it on my profile, which is really weird. You think it would? I'm trying to click it right now. I went to a community server, typed that weird code you can type to get a bunch of achievements at once, and I'm very, very worried, honestly, that my achievements, getting them all at the same time, breaks Valve's rules. I don't know if it does. I'm pretty sure it does, and I'm very worried that I'm going to lose my damn account for it. Well, hold on. Yeah, okay, and I'm being honest, because I'm looking right now, and and I mean several achievements I have from Team Fortress 2 were, quote, unlocked February 7th, 7:04 p.m., 2018. Considering I was born in '02, you can do the math. I was wanting items, and I went through and got a bunch of achievements like that, and I'm pretty sure cheating achievements in any way can get your account banned. So like anytime I go to buy, like, let's say a a new game. Let's say I go to buy a new game, right? And I'm like, well, this is a $60 game. I will never, ever, I will never, I really rarely will do this. Like, somebody's got to tell me this is like a game we're playing for months, commit, follow through. I will never buy games on Steam because I'm worried it's just going to get banned. I'm going to lose all that money. I really don't want to do that because I was really, really stupid when I was younger. I don't want to say stupid, but I didn't think before I did something. I'm not really sure if I knew the risk back then of that. Because, I mean, it's that kind of thing where it's like I kind of just joined a server, saw that was an option, did it. But, like, in my adult years, I look back on it and I'm like, I really don't know how content I feel considering it is definitely not worth it in the long run. So I'm going to be worried if that ever happens. if me saying this on live stream, highly doubt it will, but somehow rebounds to my account being banned, hey, long time coming. So it's okay. Not too worried about it. Would it be sad? Yes, I would be very sad. I regret what I did. Don't cheat things faster in life. Get it slowly and surely. Because I know I definitely did it more than once back then. I joined it because like sometimes you had to do it multiple times because it would only move you like one pip up in the achievement. But don't do it. Just do not do it. And like here's why I also feel bad. I know like I would be doing it. I can't say for sure there's another friend I have that I told to do it, but like I can guarantee you somebody had seen me do it and also did it. Like that's probably how I got it, is I saw somebody doing it, because I definitely didn't join the server with the intention of doing it. I don't know. Little things. How we've been live streaming for 30 minutes. It's 12:56. Let's see, how much storage space does this laptop have? There's a horror game I've been wanting to play for a while. This PC, this computer has 30 gigabytes free out of 1 terabyte. Manual. Additional content manual. Like, you can download the manual? That's pretty cool. Games come with manuals still? What? It does. Holy shit. You can download the manual for this game. For context, it is the horror game, the fairly old. It's like, what, 10 years old now? Like, they celebrated it recently, I think. It is the fairly old horror game Among the Sleep, where you're a child with a teddy bear in a spooky area. So, I don't remember anything about it, but the fact that on the Steam page, additional content, manual, you can click on it and it opens up a PDF on Google or whatever your main browser is. That's kind of neat. It's only 4 pages long, it seems. It hasn't loaded all the way, but I feel like that's kind of neat that it gives you the opportunity for a game manual, because a lot of games these days do not have manuals. At least from what I gathered. Especially if you buy them online. That has taken a minute to download or to open. You know what? I'm going to laugh if this is like a thing you can do on every Steam game and I just had no idea. Let's zoom in a little bit. Thanks for playing. Hold on. Got a message. That's what I'm trying to respond to in a minute. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. I'm just reading this for the hell of it. It's only a 4-page manual. Can't have any spoilers in it. I got it for like $2 on one of the Steam sales, and I remembered seeing a YouTuber play it when I was younger, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, it is a, quote, first-person horror adventure in which you play a 2-year-old child after waking up in the middle of the night. 2 mysterious sounds. You start exploring the... About to sneeze. Hold on. Maybe you did hear me there. Sorry if you did. I started turning off. Oh, it's about to happen again. So the computer I'm on doesn't have a built-in mic anymore, or it acts like it doesn't. If it magically did, just so to make sure my sneeze came into the chat, that would be so sad. After waking up in the middle of the night to mysterious sounds, you start exploring the dark, looking for comfort. It contains themes that might be distressing for some people. And, yeah, that is the whole premise of the game. It's got some neat little art in it. For some reason, it can't go past page 3. It supports VR. Okay. Did not know that. That might be why I remember it. And I do have a VR headset, and I haven't tried a VR game yet on this new Wi-Fi I have. AT&T Fiber. Not an ad, but that's what I have. And I'm going to try it, see if it works better than the previous AT&T service I have, and see if it works. what else was it? There was something, I don't remember what it was going to be that I was going to mention. Let's see. So I'm gonna do. This is also not an advertisement. But give me a minute. I do want to like throw out a mention of something real quick. So there is something, and I'm trying to find like a brief description on what it is. There is a website, and it's a very common website, but I've been going on it a lot more recently because I think it's had some pretty good things that's on it. It is a digital storefront that sells video games, software, ebooks, and more, with a portion of every purchase going to charity. So if you are not familiar with the website Humble Bundle, again, this is not an advertisement in any way at all, but I do want, like, not a paid advertisement, but I want to pitch it out there. I have went on this at least like 5 times and gotten something off of it. There are some really, really neat things you can do on this website uh, that allow you to get, how do I word it? A lot for a little, but again, it's for charity, so you do what you want with it. There is different bundles, if this makes any sense. So like they will go through and bundle, for example, they have software, games, and books. So there's like the software bundles. There's one for something called the Game Dev Asset Mega Bundle, Unreal Engine and Unity. That sounds really good because I know what Unreal Engine is, and it is. I'll just go ahead and share like the price detail thing they do. Again, not sponsored whatsoever. I'm bringing this up because I'm getting to a point. $25 for apparently a what the hell, a $2,819 value. This is again not an advertisement. I just see that, and that's a lot. You get a lot of assets for, it seems like, Unity. Kind of neat. Okay. Skipping past that, I saw an advertisement for Pathfinder on there, and I was going to get Pathfinder. I did not end up getting Pathfinder, which you might be like, okay, well, what's the point? It's not that Pathfinder is what I wanted to get. I ended up finding a bundle for another game called Mutants and Masterminds, which is a superhero tabletop role-playing game. And it was like every book they've ever made for the third edition for like $18. And I threw a couple more, I think, in there extra for it. I don't remember how much I did exactly in the moment, but there was I ended up getting like every book for it, and I was like, it also had, fun fact, the only way I've seen for a cheap way to get the Renegade Game Studios bundle for the Transformers, GI Joe, My Little Pony, and Power Rangers crossover bundle book. For the price of that book you get normally, you got like every single GI Joe book. I almost got that. I just didn't. I was like, nah, I'm good, and I passed it up. I should not have passed that up, I don't think. But Mutants and Masterminds is something I've kind of been considering doing. I just have trouble grasping every little detail. That game downloaded. I've had trouble grasping every little detail about it because it is kind of a complicated system when you get to the powers, because it is technically a system, and I say technically here because if you got to look into it, it is a system that technically does not end. There's no end to the power scaling. Because it shows you all the way up, I think, up to level 30, and even then it just tells you can tell it's not something where it's like, well, at level 18 you unlock this ability. No, you build your powers, you get points, and you're told to go buck wild, stay within a specific area, go buck wild. So it's like 15 points every level up. So when you hit 30, you're like, okay, well, I'm here, now what? And you're like, okay, well, 31 is just 15 more points. 32, 15 more points, or something like that. I think it's 15. So there's not really an end. And they actually do a pretty interesting thing for power scaling where they say, okay, we're going to give you like a level cap, but not in a mean way. Like, not in like a way where it's like, hey, we hate you, here's a level cap, we don't want to make sure you actually get really good, because you can do a lot with even the lower levels. I say a lot, you can always still be like a regular person at the very minimum. They do level capping similar to how power scaling works. So, for example, they'll be like, you're a street level hero, so you're level 2 to 5. Or you're level 1 to 5, or something like that. Or you're a more Avengers Justice League level, which is probably like 10 to 15, or maybe 15 to 20. I don't really know because I don't have the book open in front of me and it's been months since I've looked at it. I do need to start looking at it again, and it might be something I start talking about on the channel. Because one of the biggest things I want to do is, if I know for a fact I can teach somebody else how to play with 100% accuracy, I know for a fact I've grasped the system enough to run it, potentially. So that's something I want to do. It's something I also want to do for the Transformers role-playing game and the Alien RPG. So those 3 RPGs are ones I might want to try to go out of my way to teach people, or at least do videos on, and eventually maybe even play them on stream. Very unlikely, but possible. And it's something I want to actually have the time to do, because again, that's going to give me another reason to actually get into it. And I have a bunch of just books just sitting on my hard drive, haven't done anything with them. I'd really like to read them. And also, again, capping this off, got it through paying for charity. You can do that too at the Humble Bundle website. That bundle's off sale now, but there are some I'm looking at right now. I'm like, hey, that's kind of cool. Like, there's one called, let's see if I can find it again. There's like a big ass combo for a bunch of 5e homebrew adventures, crafting, monsters, and virtual tabletop assets, apparently. Again, not a paid advertisement, not trying to advertise, but I really want to throw out there charity. Kind of always a nice thing to throw out there. And you always get PDF files, I believe, for this. I don't think you get anything physical, but I might be wrong on that. Do not take my word. I've only bought things that are only not physical. Let's see. Is there... What do we have on here? The Pathfinder one was one I feel like I should have got too, because like it was the most recent version of Pathfinder. But like, I don't try to like do a circle jerk for Wizards of the Coast, but I do prefer Dungeons and Dragons from what I've seen by comparison. But Pathfinder would have literally came with everything from it. I already own every D&D book I'm probably ever going to own. There's 3 I'm considering getting, and maybe just in PDF form are the 3 new source book or rule books for players, and the Dungeon Master and Monster Manual. Those are the only 3 I'm considering ever getting again, because I've got everything. Like I have, if I named them all off again, I haven't done this in a while. They're not in order because we moved, but Eberron, Tyranny of Dragons, Tomb of Annihilation, Quest from the Infinite Staircase, one of my favorite ones, Tales from the Yawning Portal, Waterdeep Dragon, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Dungeon Master's Guide, Monster Manual, Monsters of the Multiverse, the Practically Complete Guide to Dragons, which does not have stats. I bought it knowing that I wanted the extra little lore about dragons. It's kind of neat. I think it'd be kind of neat if you don't know what I'm talking about. Book, it's about dragons. I feel like it'd be kind of neat if they walk into a library, say, I want to learn about dragons. Okay, check out this book. I just hand them the book. Literally not a single stat in the book. But it's okay. It's neat, and it was not too expensive. It was like $20. Xanathar's Guide to Everything, Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, Player's Handbook, Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, and the fact that I had to head tilt to read that means I probably need glasses. Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, Curse of Strahd, and Waterdeep Dragon Heist. There it is. And if I were to technically keep going, I also have the entire Spelljammer collection from 5th edition, Dungeons & Dragons Rick and Morty bundle, Expedition to the Barrier Peaks, and then I have the 2 print-offs of Infernal War Machine and Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Yeah, they're sideways and I have a spine on them. So I have those printed off. Also, let me get this out real quick. Where is it at? Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. Here it is. This is a beholder. Look at this guy. I found this at a Target up in the city. So it is a official D&D product. It is a beholder. It's a little desk beholder. That's all it is. It's got little things on the bottom. Except it doesn't move really. It's got it's made of a rubbery material, but I wouldn't try messing with it just in case it breaks. Unlikely, but could happen. It's got this. Look at that. I know you can barely see it because of the light that's flashing on it, but if this was in the dark right now, hold on, watch the main center eye. Off. On. The eye turns on. I think that's really neat. It's just something small, something neat. I'm going to have it on my D&D shelf. And then there's also, from the same line, technically, a little dice dungeon. Like a dice jail. For when you don't like your dice. And it also has a little light. It's a green light. It came with the D20, by the way. Like a hollow, dark green D20 that goes with it that has the D&D logo as the symbol, and I didn't know that when I got it. Little things like that, man, they really are kind of neat. Like $15 a piece, that sucks. But other than that, there's still little neat things I can put on there. And then there's I don't know. I just kind of want to show these. They're really cool. About to sneeze though, so I'm gonna turn my mic off. Fast. My apologies. Okay, I found this at a game store a couple cities over. These are tiny dice. Teeny tiny dice. Here is the D6. It is not bigger than my fingernail. Rolled a 4. That was kind of neat. So teeny tiny dice, but then we have the polar opposite, which I can't show the benefit of. They have an extra thing. I found this at my local game store. Giant dice. So the exact opposite of the tiny dice. Here is the D20, and I will actually get another D20 out to show the comparison. I'll get the tiny dice out. Well, no, because then I got to get them all over my desk. No, it'll be fine. We have time. So if I were to get a regular D20, right, which these are not official D&D, or, well, technically a lot of dice aren't official D&D. I don't know why I said that. This is from the Transformers role-playing game. So it's got the Autobot symbol, but this is the size of a normal D20. This is the size comparison. I don't have a way to make them level on screen. Okay, there we go. That was actually a really good spot. This is the dice holder for the big dice. So you can see the difference in just the D20 alone. The D20 is literally the bottom one of the tiny dice set, so let's get all of those out. And then for context, this is the D20, the tiny D20 next to a... Hold on, let me get a better comparison. Oh, the D4 wants to stay. Okay. In the way. Alright. So then we have normal D20 versus little D20. Giant D20 versus little D20. The thing I can't show on camera, really, I might be able to, but it's very unlikely, is that the giant dice are blacklight reactive. Blacklight / any purple light. So let me turn on, if I can, without bumping my setup. Give me a moment. Please don't break anything. Okay, so it got dark, in case you haven't noticed. There's a purple light flashing on me right now. Let's see if... So you can actually see a little bit of the colors popping there. It looks like it's just light reflecting on it. I promise you it's not. Oh, you can see the green right there perfectly. The green and the orange. And the blue. It looks better in person. Ooh, hold on. See if I can rotate. Yeah, that does not show up. Hold it right there with normal light. One. Come on, button. Come on. Come on. Alright, it shows up. Okay, well it does show up, but it pops more. I can't show it stress enough that, in real life, this looks a lot cooler. Did not buy that for that. I just want a set of nice big dice, and they kind of remind me of Jawbreakers, which I do enjoy. Roll the 10. on the D20. So that was something kind of neat that I picked up. So does anybody that's watching this have a Five Below, the shop in their town or nearby? Because they, if you don't know, sell dice, apparently. I didn't know this. I kept hearing advertisements that Dollar Tree sells dice, and then every time I went to Dollar Tree, guess what they never had? Dice. So I was like, okay, well, I already have enough dice anyway. So I really don't need more, because I have that one big bag. I don't know if I've ever shown. That's a video I want to do sometime, all the dice sets I own. This is a set of dice. I'm going to get the D20 out of both, because I bought two different ones. There's one I did not buy, because it kind of just looked basic. From Five Below. And I think they are either $3 for an entire set of 7 plus a bag, or it's $150, and I'm pretty sure it's 3. But I don't remember. It's under 5, I can tell you that. So, which is pretty good for a set of 7 dice with designs. So the D20 is not going to show that well, but this is a set that's based off like a haunted castle, and it comes in this bag, which is kind of neat. And then this one is, I think it was called like Blood on the Water. I don't know if you can see the red little speckles in there. Try and get it focused on it. Hi, Duffy. And it comes with this bag. I think they were kind of neat. I don't even remember how I got started rambling about random D&D stuff I have, but I really like showing those things because it makes it kind of feel worth it, because I rarely ever actually get to show it, because if I'm playing D&D online, I can't show this stuff. It's not something I get to show. Oh, I can show you something and give a story. So this is a squishy dice. It is a bit of a what would you call this, Duffy? What would you call this? I forget the word. It's soft. It's a soft material. I just don't know what the hell. It's not like wool or anything, but it's, I don't know. Anyway, fabric. That's the word I was looking for. This is a fabric D6, which I have 2 of. And the reason I have 2 fabric D6s, my dear viewers, is the fact that these were in my vehicle at one point, hanging fuzzy dice, which is really fun. And I had a friend that was just like, fuzzy dice. And it just fell off. Apparently the string was really brittle. Did not realize it was brittle at the time. And lo and behold, I no longer have fuzzy dice in my vehicle. But now I have fuzzy dice to display with my D&D stuff. And they have came in use before when we're rolling off in Magic the Gathering. Duffy, you're on my cord. I'm not trying to push you, but I'm trying to get you off. Okay. So that was mainly it. Oh, I didn't mention. I'm not going to be able to get them now that the cat's on me. I have to get up anyway, though, because I'm about to have to go blow my nose. The Beholder and the Dice Dungeon. Dungeon not only came with the D20, but both came with little, written in-universe books about Dice Dungeons, how to tame dice, apparently. And then the Beholder came for how to take care of your pet Beholder, which is really kind of neat. And they're very tiny. They're this big, but they have, at least 15 pages each, I think. Let me mute. Let me get up. You're not going to like me in a minute, but it's okay. So you now understand why I was getting her out of the cord, because her leg was in the cord. And look what happened. It's almost like I know better. Everything should be fine. There we go. Okay. Everything's fine. But, yeah, if she gets back on my lap, I'm going to do everything I can to get her out of the cord. Because, look what happened. You were in the cord. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. She's alright, though. She's just going to do her thing. I'll be right back. I'm going to go blow my nose. I know what I want to get, and I'm going to go grab it real quick because it's something I'm definitely doing a review on soon, and or I'm going to try to if I actually ever get the motivation for it. So I don't want to say I'm going to. I say I want to. There we go. Let me go and grab it. It's over here. So I won't mute this time because I'm going right here on camera, but I'm not going to try to be talking real quick. So give me a moment. Be right back. Oh, microphone's still on. Forgot to turn it on. Or left it on. My hair is still a little wet from the shower. I do apologize. So, I have here something that I was very lucky to get during Christmas. Very lucky Christmas. I found a Studio Series 86 Bumblebee at Walmart. Apparently, people are saying this was hard to find for them or order. I had over, between the two local Walmarts that I can go to, there were definitely at least 6 of these guys. And I found one. Not the one right by. Oh, I got a message. Oh, hi. Yes, I know. You want to say hi. There were definitely at least 6 of these, and like I finally went ahead and cracked and got one. I didn't want to get one though because I didn't have anything to display it with. And come Christmas time, I actually got this technically. Oh shit! I actually technically got this after what I'm about to show you, but I got it finally because I was able to obtain this, a Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Hello, Duffy. She is being very talkative. I don't know if you can hear her. This one, if you don't know, is actually pretty hard to find. No store anywhere around me, yes, hello, wanted to stock this at all. That's okay. It is kind of an expensive figure, and from what I heard, it's hard to order. This is the one I had trouble getting. So much so that I ended up having to do scalper prices, because it goes for $80, probably about $90 or $100 on shipping. I paid $140. It's not that I don't recommend doing that, but I would not recommend doing that. I'm happy. I'm very satisfied, but I definitely had a little bit of Christmas money I used for it on it too, though. So it wasn't like, if you do not get the same opportunity there, do not pay scalper prices. Not worth it. It was on the Walmart website too, so that kind of sucked. So like I was thinking in my head, I'm like, it usually goes for $80, but it was on Hasbro Pulse. Oh, you're going right there. Okay, yes, hello. And then the trailer and everything. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm going to most likely be doing a review. It will probably be both of them. Even if it's not a review, it's just a video talking about these guys. They are awesome. Like, this is highlight of the collection, probably the one I've spent the most money on. Technically, if we consider them a pair, it definitely is the one I've spent the most money on, but I'm not considering them a pair for the sake of their one figure. They're definitely 2. Let me go put them up. You can take over again. Go ahead and take over again, Duffy. Alright, so she has the main chair now. Until further notice. That is her chair. Yes. So, the only other one that I would want to show, I forgot to get it while I was up, is the Legacy United G1 Optimus Prime. Because it's basically just the missing link one, but mainline. I really like that there are 2 very easy to obtain mainline options for collectors. So like for 86, Optimus is like the mainline masterpiece, and then from what I've heard, and I from what I've seen, yeah, I'm gonna. I don't own a mainline or a masterpiece. I mean, looks pretty good. And then for the Legacy United, same thing. Don't own a missing link, but for what it is, it's awesome. Give me a moment. I got a message. I've just been sent an image of a Pokemon, and I must infer to what that means. We might be wrapping it up here in a little bit. Nothing bad, but let's see. Is there anything else I can mention? I don't know. I don't know, Duffy. What do you think? No thoughts that empty. All right. So, am I wanting to do stuff? Yes. Will I? I don't know. Be looking forward to anything if anything does come out. I'll try to do the thing where I'll let people know in advance. I could start doing that podcast I kept mentioning. That's not something I gave up on wanting to do. So let people know in advance. That way I actually have to follow through. Because like if I say, hey, I'm going to do something on this day, like specific date and time, like I gotta at that point. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to head out for the day. And Duffy, do you have anything you want to say before we go? Duffy, got anything? No? Hold on. Look right here. Oh, more snow. More falling snow. You want to go see? Go see. No? Okay. Alright. Y'all have a good day, good night, whatever time you're watching this. I'm going to go figure out what I'm doing for the rest of my day. I got a little bit of free time, want to see what I'm going to do with it, and maybe make some plans for related to live streaming and or recording. Definitely try and figure out how to fix this laptop, though, still. That's something that's still on my list. I'd like to play Bedrock, because all my friends mainly have Bedrock. It turns out it's way easier to access Bedrock Edition than Java. So, y'all have a good one. Bye.